And breaking tonight, we are learning more about the suspects in the San Diego mosque attack.
3 people were killed in the shooting. 2 suspects are also dead. New tonight, according to NBC News, the suspects are identified as 17-year-old Kane Clark and 18-year-old Caleb Vasquez. Police say one of the suspects was first reported as a runaway juvenile. Right now, law enforcement is carrying out search warrants as they continue to follow up on any leads in this case.
We have live team coverage on this developing story. WRAL's Sean Gallagher is standing by. He's been hearing from people who are feeling the impact in the triangle. First, let's check in with Brian Schrader in the WRAL Live Center. Brian, what's the latest on the investigation?
I want to delve in a little deeper on that new information about those suspects identified tonight as 17-year-old Kane Clark and 18-year-old Caleb Vasquez. According to the New York Times, about 2 hours before the attack, the mother of one of the suspects called police and said that she believed that her son was suicidal, was in the company of someone else, and that they had taken her car and also guns. Apparently, the officers used license plate detector technology trying to find that car. They were with that mother when the first reports of the attack started coming in. Also, we've learned that at least one of the suspects left behind a note that police described as being full of hateful rhetoric, but no specific threat against that mosque itself. Also, tonight, we have learned that one of the 3 men who were killed in that mosque, a security guard, leaves behind 8 children.
Whoa.
Lots of new developments there, Brian. Thank you. The shooting at a San Diego mosque has struck a nerve here at home. At the Islamic Association of Raleigh, they feel especially intertwined with the tragedy an entire coast away. WRAL's Sean Gallagher there now. Sean, how is this affecting them here at home?
Ashley, unfortunately, it's an all too familiar feeling for them. The Coalition of American and Islamic Relations reported its highest number of complaints last year in its 30-year history. And then here at the Islamic Association earlier this month, they had a bomb threat. That's why sites like these, the blue and white police cruiser, and then you can see the blue lights off in the distance, extra law enforcement presence, especially after a tragedy like this.
In moments of tragedy, trust in their faith is what gets them through.
Just rely on our faith in God to get us through these difficult times.
But it's difficult when the tragedy is face to face.
The incident really here was predictable and unacceptable. It was an act of hate.
Al Reeder with the Council on American Islamic Relations of North Carolina happened to be in San Diego when the tragedy occurred.
It is the worst levels of anti-Muslim hate that this country has ever seen since 2002. Put that in perspective.
Safety and security are always top of mind at the Islamic Association of Raleigh.
Targeting a mosque or synagogue or a church or any place of worship is not accepted.
Rashid Salahat is in constant communication with local police to ensure the people who come here 5 times a day to pray can do so safely, and a message he shared with everyone on this night.
Today, we grieve with our brother and sister in San Diego.
And while they grieve with their faith family on the other side of the country, they will also persist in prayer.
That's really what the attackers want. They want us to be afraid, and it's our choice not to give them that fear and to face it.
And Salahat tells me he plans on making a trip out to San Diego. He says he doesn't know anyone that's out there directly, but considers them all brothers and sisters in faith. In Raleigh, Sean Gallagher, WRAL News.
Thank you, Sean.